Welcome to my channel, Excel in English. I am Samson O. Eruoburhobo. In this segment 2, let us discuss how to answer questions on essay, letter writing in the West Africa Senior School Certificate Examination, as well as the National Examination Council in their English examination papers. Essay stroke letter writing or composition. As you open the paper, please read the instructions before you ever attempt to answer any question. This session, essay writing or letter writing, usually carries 50 marks. You will be asked to answer one question out of 5. You will be given the option of writing an essay, or a letter, or an article, or a debate, or a speech, or any other type of composition. The length of writing required is usually 450 words. Your write-up will be marked under the following categorizations. So please listen very well. Content carries 10 marks. Under context, the examiner will check whether your write-up is relevant to the question asked or the question being attempted. Organization carries 10 marks. Here, the examiner will check for use of the right format, well-developed ideas for points, and properly linked paragraphs. Expression carries 20 marks. Here, the examiner will consider the use of the appropriate style, choice of right words, and sequential flow and linking of thoughts. Fourth categorization is mechanical accuracy, which carries 10 marks. Under mechanical accuracy, the examiner will check for your mistakes in grammar, mistakes in spelling, mistakes in punctuation. What do you need to do to ensure success in your essays with letter writing paper? Under content, you are expected to read through the questions with concentration. Do that once, and then select the one which have enough points, or which will have enough points to write on, bearing in mind your limitation. If you have more points to write on an essay question, for example, than on a letter, choose the essay. Come again to make my point clearer. Content. Read through the questions with concentration and select the one which will have enough points to write on, bearing in mind your limitation. If you have more points to write on an essay question than on a letter, choose the essay question. And if you have more points to write on a letter than an essay, please choose the letter. The question you choose to answer, first jot down the points you intend to present, and then develop these points one after the other in your writing. The content of your writing must be appropriate to the topic chosen. For example, if you have chosen to write on a topic like the importance of water in the human body, but wrote on water generally, you may have very little mark, or even lose all the marks you made for content. So please take note and ensure that your write-up harmonizes with the topic. As has been the requirement over the years, your composition should be 450 words long. And to achieve that, you are advised to count the words in the first 3 lines of your writing. Divide them by 3 and use the average to multiply and work out the total number of lines you need. As examples, if you have an average of 10 words per line in your writing, and you multiply that by 45 lines, you will have 450 words. If you have an average of 7 words per line, according to the size of your writing, you will need 65 lines to have 450 words. And if you have 5 words, which is unusual, for those who have very big writing, you have 5 words per line, then you will need 90 lines to have 450 words. Then what about the half lines? You add them up. 2 half lines make 1 line. And then you calculate just as I explained. So with this, you'll be able to achieve the 450 words that's expected of you in your composition. Now, what about organization of the work? The right format must be used for a write-up. Different write-ups or different topics have different formats. If you use the wrong format, you will lose marks on that organization. Now, let us be more detailed in this matter of organization. If you choose to write a letter, an informal letter, to a relative, to a friend, you must ensure you have these aspects in the letter. The address of the writer, that is now yourself, must be indicated on the right side, top right side of the letter. Then the date of the letter will follow. Then salutation on the left side of the top part of the paper. By salutation we mean greetings like dear daddy, dear mommy, dear Joy, dear Tom, etc. After the salutation, you now go into the body of the letter to narrate what you want to convey in the letter to the recipients. Then after the body of the letter has been completed, your message has been passed, you now have a complimentary close. What do we mean by complimentary close? Expressions like yours sincerely, yours affectionately, your son, your daughter, your friend, all these are complimentary close that are used informally. And after that, you write your first name only. This is on the premise that the recipient of the letter knows you very well. You do not need more than 1 name. Now, what about if you choose a formal letter or a business letter? You must include the following features for you to have marks that are allotted for formats. The first feature, the format of business letter, is the address. Because you cannot use a business letter paper in the examination condition. So you must write your address on the right and top of the paper. This will be followed by dates. And then you now go to salutation. In this case, dear sir, your majesty, your lordship, depending on who you are addressing in the letter. And then you now have a heading or a title or subject matter of the letter. This will convey what you are writing, an idea of what you are writing to the recipients. After the heading, you go to the body of the letter, and the ideas you are marshalling out have to be arranged in paragraphs, which have to link each other with conjunctional words. When you have finished writing the body of the letter, you end it with a complimentary close. For formal or business letter, you use complimentary close like yours faithfully, very truly yours, yours obediently, and others like that. And then you now have your full name, first name and surname. Then in between the complimentary close and your name, you sign. Some persons sign below their name, that is wrong. You sign on top of your name, between the complimentary close and your name. Now let's come to essay. If you choose to write an essay, what is expected of you? For essay, you only need the topic of what you want to write about. After the topic, you go straight to the body of the writing, presenting your points one after the other. But please, as you present your points, take note of the following. That each of your essay points or ideas should be presented in a paragraph. Not modeling up so many ideas in one paragraph. Then the paragraphs should link each other with conjunctions, linking words such as that, also, however, furthermore, moreover, finally, etc. So that your write-up will now flow logically and coherently. Now, if you choose to write on a debate topic, what's expected of you? If you choose to write on a debate topic, whether you are in support of a motion or against a motion, you should start with greetings to the officers in charge of the debate competition. A greeting expression like, "Good day, Mr. Chairman, panel of judges, accurate timekeeper, co-debaters, and the audience" is appropriate. After the greeting, you now introduce yourself. You mention your name, and then you mention the school that you are representing in that debate. After the introduction, you mention the topic that you are debating on, and then you state clearly whether you are in support of the motion or you are against the motion. After that, you now start to marshal out your points. Convince the audience as to why you are standing against the motion or you are in support of the motion. The language you are going to use should be a very convincing one. It should be respectful, but make the audience to believe what you believe in your stand in that debate. Then at the end of your debate presentation, draw a conclusion of your position. That because of all the points I have said, so thing should be like this. It becomes clear that you are for that motion or against that motion. Now I have mentioned putting your points in paragraph. Each idea should be put in a paragraph. If there are two short ideas that are similar, you can put them in two sentences within one paragraph. But if the ideas are long enough, put them in their separate paragraphs. Then please begin each paragraph with indenting or indentation. That will mean give space of few words, preferably 5. Some use 3 in before you start your paragraph. But there's an exception to this, please. If you are writing a formal letter or a business letter, you use block style. So in that case, you do not need to indent your paragraph. Now let us go to expression. In expressing yourself in your write-up, use appropriate words that are applicable. You can also use terminologies and registers to make the examiner know that you are a master of what you are writing on. Avoid words which you are not sure of. Do not use big words to impress your examiner if you don't understand them. Feel free to vary your sentences. Some sentences may be long, some may be short, depending on the ideas you are marshalling out in your writing. And reflect the mood of the situation surrounding your write-up in the words you use. By that I mean, if it is a happy situation you're writing about, use joyous words. But if it's a sad situation, use words that convey sadness. In this case, the examiner will give you good marks that you have reflected the mood well in your writing. Now we come to the fourth aspect of the categorization which the examiner will use as mechanical accuracy. Be mindful of the tenses you use. Avoid using past tense in place of present tense or in place of past participle or vice versa. Ensure that your singular verbs agree with your singular nouns and singular nouns agree with your singular verbs. Do not mix them up. Then ensure that articles, by articles I mean a, and the. These are three articles we have in the dictionary. Ensure that you do not misuse them. Use them appropriately according to the noun you are using. Ensure that pronouns are used with clarity. And also ensure that prepositions are used correctly. Avoid using big words as I mentioned earlier. Big words that you cannot spell correctly, do not use them. Instead, use simple English words which will help you to make your points understandable to the satisfaction of your examiner. Ensure you cross all your T's and dot all your I's clearly. If you fail to cross any T or dot any I, you lose half a mark for that. So please be very careful when you are writing. You should write spellings correctly as I earlier on mentioned so that you do not lose marks. Then use punctuation marks like full stop, question mark, inverted comma, exclamation mark, hyphen, colon, semicolon, etc. appropriately. Using a comma in place of a full stop or a semicolon in place of colon will be penalized with reduction of marks. Then finally, on mechanical accuracy, since British English is used in most parts of our Anglophone countries, English. But if you are living in a place like Liberia that was colonized by the Americans and I prefer using American English, you can do so, but there must be consistency. Do not mix British English spelling with American English spelling. And when you have finished your work, please go through and ensure that everything is correct before you move on to the next paper. Please watch my next video, segment 3, which will discuss comprehension.